Hey, this is Gian. I wanted to do a video. Uh, these things are really helping me get things out when I have some thoughts and things. So I hope you guys enjoy them. I enjoyed that. I do this just for therapy. Really, these videos are good. So speaking of therapy, I have always, I was into psychology. I think a lot of you know I was a substance abuse counselor, and I worked as a case manager for California Parole. And so I know a little bit about that kind of stuff. And I've always thought, and this is even when I was taking these classes, they have a concept called positive psychology, which positive psychology is just totally is different, mostly different than what we ever did before with what we, mental health, psychology, I mean, the concept is basically, people don't go to a psychiatrist or psychologist or for help, mental health help at all, unless people say there's something wrong. Something's wrong. You're not the same as everybody else. You're not adapting. You're not going to school the same way. You're not learning the same way. So you're not part of the herd. I mean, that's what Nietzsche used to call it, the herd. So anyway, when that's bad. I don't like it. So that's basically, if you come, people should be trained with their met with where they're at mentally and with their mental processes. And like myself, so the whole term that I'm coming for is neurodivergent. I heard that. I really like that concept. I want to research it more. But I always called it positive psychology, which I think is the same kind of thing. But neurodivergent is really talking about that people, say, like, for myself, I have ADHD, which also, with coupled with PTSD, could, make me very aggressive and taking over the room. And, if I get stuck on something, I'll really go after something until I won't. Some people, look at that in the old bad term, even beyond psychology, somebody would say it's manic, which is a condition. Or they can say, you're crazy, right? you're psycho, right? So, but I'm just different. I mean, I don't try to scare people. I was born looking like this. I was born being able to give these looks and actions and everything. I don't know if I chose it 100%. To survive, I did. I've lasted half a century, 53 years. So I think it's my survival skills are okay. I don't think I have to go and get some kind of like sedation. But if I went to a mental health place, they might do that. Here, take this so you could sleep. Take this so you could calm down. Take this Xanax or whatever. I don't like that so much. That is not necessarily the way to go all the time, with me at least. I mean, maybe for other people. So the whole concept is that neurodivergent, we're just different. It's not that you're bad, that you have a, they call things syndromes to be nice about it. Like, but, autism is a syndrome. But it's also assumed, oh, he's autistic, they're autistic, she's autistic, so, they're, that's always like a thing that people do. Or me, he's just crazy, people don't want to just realize that people have neurodivergence. They have, just like if people, they think differently, just like if people are different genders, or different cultures, races, we're just different. And not bad because we don't go along with the whole herd. And not bad because we can't do these jobs where we don't freak out, like factory jobs, right? It's not for me. I would go crazy with the factory job. And being crazy, meaning I would go manic. I would call, be like causing trouble. I'd be doing things that would disrupt the place. I would be causing chaos in the factory, which is not good. But that's just how I am. And it's not necessarily my choice, but maybe it is. I don't know. Either way, it's how I survive. And if people don't like it, then whatever. I mean, that's me, and you could do what you want. So I wanted to get into the neurodivergent thing, to make a video on that, do some more on that. I really like the concept, and I was hoping to get other people on about that, but it's hard to get people to have this, especially when I have it too. I was trying to talk to somebody to collab with on a video on this, who claims that they are autistic. I mean, I'm sure they are autistic from the way, from what they talk about. It's fine. She's another content creator. And, I was trying to text with this person, I guess it was over their head, or they just don't think the same way as me, even though they are autistic and now I got ADHD. So she sent me a text saying, you know, you're babbling incoherently in your text. And that's the kind of thing that people would tell, you know, somebody who they, you know, in the old days in the 70s, somebody who's retarded, you're babbling incoherently. You know, that's another neurodivergent telling me, a fellow neurodivergent, you're babbling incoherently. Yeah. So, you know, the thing is they get told that stuff because when they were a kid, that's what they told them. So they think it's okay to tell other people that when they get frustrated. It's sad. And this person, I had to let him go. I'm not going to have him on my shows or whatever. I wanted to though, but you know, that's unacceptable. You know, you can't, you know, you're presenting yourself as autistic. You're talking about neurodivergency, just like me. And then you get another neurodivergent and tell them, oh, you're babbling. You're crazy. You're this, you know, you're dismissing somebody like that. You're babbling incoherently. You're a crazy person. I don't think it's fair. I don't think it's right. I'm not going to name this person. People will figure it out. You know, I don't think they'll figure it out, but this person will not be successful in content most likely because she is doing things like that. She's also not following protocol, you know, most of these things you don't get paid until you're really big. You know, if you're struggling, I don't get paid for any of this stuff. I don't even believe that the other podcast that I do with somebody, with Alfredo, I don't think he gets paid yet. You don't get paid for this stuff, and it's your choice to get into it. Eventually, maybe you will get paid, but there it is. So that's my video for today. You know, I really hope that I can go forward with this, and I really feel comfortable that I found a system that doesn't talk about what things are bad, but just that we're different. And I'm going to try to, you know, control my my PTSD and control my ADHD with whatever means, and with meditation and magic, and we'll go into that possibly of how you can treat neurodivergency, or not treat neurodivergency because it's not a disease, but how you can transform neurodivergency into superpowers. That's what I like to do. So that's my video, and yeah, you know, let me know what you think.